problem, please let me know.
Doing the first one, Mother Mary's,
Yeah.
now we get the hang of it. So I'm sure we
Yeah.
can.
No, that's why I wanted to say. So what I thought is I will, since now about the figure, you'll have the idea how to do it. I thought I could go on to some of the difficult, maybe little, not difficult, but something that we have not encountered before in the pattern. So like, for example, like now, some of you, like last time, you had experienced a problem with Our Lady and the hair.
Yes.
Has anybody still got that problem? I could just explain once again, because
Yes.
see, this is the hair that I have done for Our Lady. Okay. And this is Our Lady. Okay.
Okay.
Now, because you were saying it was coming on the, what you call it, coming on the face, and it was too long and all that. So what we do is we place it on the head like this. Okay. And we just arrange it, see how it is. Then we could use some pins to just fix it down. Find where I kept the pins now. So like this. And then what we do is, see, you divide the hair like this in across the face, and then you put like the first four strands on this side and the first 4 strands on this side. You take it up like this, one.
Take it to your right side. Take it higher. To your right, yes.
3 and 4. Okay. So you see the face already is getting clearer, and the hair is also kind of arranged. Got it? Then this side, the same thing. Take the hair, first 4 strands, and place it like that. So you have to adjust it, of course. See. So the head also, the face has got, can you see these first 4 strands? You take them like this, and then you stitch them behind. So that has already kept your hair in some semblance of shape. And plus the face has got a little definition because the hair comes like this. And then this you can arrange, like put it slightly behind, or you can curl it around. And you stitch it around. See. See how it is behind? And arrange it like that. And then it goes under the veil. And this hair also, see, it looks nice once you've done that. So this was for those who were having a problem with that. And then the second thing was, okay, I think it was Eunice who had said that Our Lady's head was heavy and it was falling. I had told you all earlier that you could use a stick, like a kebab stick. I used a kebab stick. So now I've done St. Joseph. So when we are stuffing and you want to keep his head straight so it doesn't fall, you take the stick and you put it, it's inside like that. So it has a support and it will not, bend. And then you stuff it so that, it remains erect and it doesn't flop around. Of course, St. Joseph has the advantage of having a slightly, what do you call it, thicker neck compared to Mary, who's had a very delicate neckline. That's why she needed it much more. St. Joseph, you could even do without it, but I think if you do put it, it does give a little better support and help. And the other thing was like Eunice, what I would suggest, or any of you other girls, in this pattern, of course, it seems to be okay that we don't have some weight at the bottom. But sometimes in some patterns, they say that at the base, if you put a little bit of weight, like some pebbles or something, and then sew it, it remains better. It doesn't flop or fall over. But because this pattern is so proportioned, it is okay without the weight. But if you all want to attempt something else and you find it's flopping, then you could use the idea of putting maybe a few small pebbles or something to weigh it down so that when you keep it down like this, it doesn't fall and it stands straight. Okay? Okay. So that's just giving you all some ideas going ahead, because I'm sure you all are going to do something really good. So just some ideas on your onward journey. Right. So now I don't know whether you want me to continue with doing the body, because now I've done, see, this is St. Joseph. I'm just going to disrobe him so that you all can see what are the elements involved. Okay. This I had made a little belt to tie up here. This is his scarf, which is very simple to do. Just a straightforward thing, which I've given you all the pattern. And then this is his headgear, all right? It's also simple, it's not very difficult, but I thought I will show you all how to do this, this rim and how to get this shape, because this is something a little different. And then I also thought I will show you all the hair, because it's a little different from Mary's, and also he has a beard. The sleeves, I think you all will get the idea, because it is similar to what we had done for Mary's. The other thing I thought I would just again show you all is this border for Saint Joseph, because just like for Mary, we had done this for Mary. I showed you all again. I showed you all last time, but just to again show those who didn't get it, I will just show again for Saint Joseph how to get that border. All right, and I thought I will show you all the hair, because the hair and beard is a little different from Mary's hair. So I thought we will do that, because it's a little different, not very different. All of you all have become so good, you all will pick it up in no time. But for those who don't, and I think I will just show how to do it, because it involves a little extra steps. All right. So, and in case you all have anyone who is who has any problems, they can just let me know and I will help you. All right. So now, St. Joseph's hair. Okay. Now, another idea I just want to tell you, as you all are doing the work, sometimes you find like like the proportion is a little different. Now for St. Joseph, what I have done, I have used a 2.5 needle for the head and for the body, just to make it a little bigger in proportion to the head. I have used a little bigger needle. Okay, so I've used 2.5 for the head, and I used a 3.5 for the body. So you can see that it is looking slightly bigger, and it will give him a little bit of better proportion, perhaps. Okay. The sleeves, I have already given you all the pattern, and you can follow it from there. But I thought you all might have a problem with the hair and the beard, so I'm going to show you all that. So now, okay, this is the I have used also for the head, I've used a slightly bigger needle, so that maybe it was not such a good idea. Anyway, it's all right. I think. You can see it's fitting his head. Now, the first steps for the head are similar to the first steps of the head are similar to what we have done for the shaping of the head and the shaping of most of the other, like, for the headgear. And so you all are familiar with how to do the basic shape of the head. That is in the magic circle, 6 single crochets, then increase, so you get 12 stitches. Then in the third row, you have single crochet, increase 6 times, which gives you 18 stitches. We have done the same for the head for Mary, for Joseph, and for all the other, whatever shaping of the head and the headgear. The same pattern follows. Now the only difference now we have also done the, like, once we reach 36 stitches, we have done up to 10 rows. So we've got this little curve. Okay. Now at the end of the 10th row, what we do, I'm just going to open this to show you all how to do it. Okay. I've sent you all the pattern. So on the pattern, you can see how it is done. Now, once we reach the 10th row, we make 70 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Then we skip the first chain, and in the second chain, we slip stitch. Okay. We slip stitch in the next 5 stitches. So 1 already done, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we have done 5 slip stitches. In the next chain, we do 1 single crochet. Then in the next chain, we do 1 half DC, half double crochet. That is, you put the thread over your needle and you put it in the next chain, and you get 3 stitches on your needle. You draw it through and you get 1 half double crochet. Okay. Next stitch, next chain, we do a double crochet. That is, you put your needle through and you get 3 on your needle, and you put it to the first 2 stitches and then to the next 2 stitches. That is a double crochet. Now we do this in reverse for the next part of it. So we do another double crochet, double crochet in the next chain. Then we do another half double crochet in the next chain. That is 3, and you put it through all 3. And then in the next stitch, we do a single crochet. Now you have 5 stitches left. We slip stitch through the other 5. So you can see what we have got is basically the same on both sides of the stitch. Now this forms his beard. Okay. You can see that this is the beard that has been formed. Okay, once we place it, you will see how it is formed. So now on the next stitch from here, we slip stitch into this same stitch that we had started with, and into the next stitch we slip stitch. Now in the next stitch, we make a double crochet. So 1, and 2. Thread is a bit. And in the next stitch, we make a slip stitch. So you get a little kind of a scallop. In the next stitch, again, a double crochet. 2. Next stitch, a slip stitch. It's basically very simple, just forming St. Joseph's like little scallops for his hair. All right. So in the next row, again, a double crochet. And then a slip stitch. So basically what we're doing is just a double crochet and a slip stitch all around. See, you can see how it is. It's forming a little kind of a scallop kind of, but a very light one that is showing like these little parts of the curls for the hair. Okay. This is much simpler than Mary's hair, which was we had to do all around, and it took quite a long time to do. But then women are much fancier than men, isn't it? double crochet, the slip stitch. Double crochet and 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 the slip stitch. Crochet, the slip stitch. Crochet, the slip stitch. Crochet, the slip stitch. Crochet, the slip stitch. Now we finish this off. We need some thread for sewing, stitching it to the head. You can see how the got this little bit of a what you call slight curl for the hair. Okay, so now you can see that place it on the head like this. You adjust it. You can pin it if you need. You stitch the head around. Stitch it around. And now this is his beard. Stitch it to the other side. Can you see? So I
Very
think
nice.
this, yeah. So this is quite simple. Just need the idea how to do it. And definitely much easier than Mary's hair. So I think this will not take you all too long. So I think I would leave this with you. Then I thought the second part, what I thought might be a little difficult is how to do this headgear. So I think I had started. Sorry, I got a bit confused. Okay, this I had started the pattern for the headgear. This time I've taken a dark gray. So this is the pattern I'm showing you all now for the headgear. All right. So I'm just changing the hook and changing it to a slightly larger size so that the the headgear sits nicely on the hair. So the pattern is the same for the headgear, first part of it. So the headgear is kind of the same for all how we do the head. The first row is 6 single crochets in a magic ring, then an increase, the second row, which gives you 12. Then the third row is a 1 single crochet and an increase all round. That's 1 single crochet and an increase times 6 gives you 18. Then again, the next row is the same like the other the pattern. We have to do 2 single crochets and then increase. So we just do that because I will get down to show you all that. Sometimes the darker colors are a little difficult to work with in the night. One, two, and increase. This means in the next stitch we're working 2 stitches. 2 single crochets, 1, 2. And for the increase, we work 2 in the same stitch. For the next thing is the same as usual. We do 3 single crochets and then increase 6 times. So 1, as usual, our marker is important. 3, and then increase 1, 2, 1, 2, single crochets, increase 1, 2, again 1, 2, increase. Increase. Okay. That's now the third row. Then the fifth row. Now the sixth row is the same. Instead of 3, we do 4 single crochets and go increase. increase. 1, 3, 1, 4, increase. 4, increase. 4, increase. Increase. So at the end of the fourth row, we have 36 stitches. So now 7 to 10, that's 2 more rows. We work single crochet all around. Just wondering whether to leave this and to show you all the other part of the joining. Lorraine, what do you think? Because this is simple.
Yes, Fatima.
Yeah.
Does anyone want something else? Somebody wanted the hands or something, right?
Unmute if you all need to ask any questions. What I was trying to show you all is actually this part of it. It's actually quite simple because just as we have, picked up for this part of it, we have to pick up around and just work around this. And I think for our ladies' veil, you have already understood how to work this part of it. You work 20, I think, 20 single crochets, make one chain, turn around and work back on this. Same way, you make a chain and then work back. So you're not working across the whole thing, you're only working across this part. So you get this part of the headgear. Then when you finished, we have worked in the back stitches or the front stitches, front loops for this edge of it. So you go and you pick up one stitch and you make a single crochet. And then you continue right across working your single crochet and you get this edge, and it looks very nice and good. And of course, some of you are so good that you all will come out with something even better. All right. So I think that is something that you all could do, but just to make it easy, I thought I will show how to pick up and make this border across here, so you get kind of the idea how to do it. So in this case, I was going to use this brown, so I will just cut off a bit so that I have enough. Sorry for muttering. Okay. Okay. So now I'm showing you all how to join this at the edge. So where the robe meets the skin part of the thing, we pick up a stitch here like this, and told you how we do it. Just pick up a thread through that. What we do is go in, up the next stitch, slightly finer needle. See, at the same time, I'm showing you how to hide that little the second part of the yarn that we have joined with. Sometimes this part is slightly tricky. You can see we have already got a bit of it. Now we have to work right round. So this is a similar technique we have to use for that around the headgear. One white border that we are making. And the other thing is, just wanted to remind you, when you are stuffing, try to stuff a little extra so that, you know, the shape remains. If you stuff it too loosely, then, you know, it becomes a bit limp and doesn't stand so well. And as it grows a bit older, it kind of looks a bit floppy. But if in the beginning you stuff it well, then it remains, you know, in a better shape. Just some ideas, because as you work, you realize what's happening. And because now I have done a few things, I realize where my mistakes were. So I'm just giving you all the tips that I learned through experience. See, because I worked the yarn across that little ring, it's completely hidden, and there's no need to neaten the edges or anything, because it's just taken off care of naturally. So we come back to the first part. So we just slip stitch into this. There you have the color of this robe. Okay. So does anyone need me to explain anything else? As I told you, the hair has to be attached like this, and then we arrange the beard across his face, and we join it. Just stitch down and all, it looks nice. And of course, you all know how to put what do you call the expression for the face, the little bead for the eyes, and
Yeah.
the rest of
Fatima,
it.
there are two things I'd like, if
Yeah, tell me.
possible. It's the arm, and the eyes are a little daunting.
The eyes.
Eyes and the arm also.
Okay, the arm. Okay, I will do one sleeve and show you. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's take this. So let's work on one sleeve just to show you all. So of course now for the sleeve we take the same color as the robe. So this the robe is gray, so I'm taking gray again. We make a magic circle. Vijay, this is the pattern is I've already given it to you on the group. Okay, so you take the in the magic circle we make 6 single crochets. 2, 4, 5, and 6. It's the magic circle. Then second row, as the pattern says, we increase in each stitch. So get 12 stitches at the end of this row. In amigurumi, if you don't use your marker, you get lost. So that's one thing that you have to have in amigurumi. You think that you remember, but somehow you get lost and then everything goes wonky. So we've got 12 at the end of this row. Now rows 3 to 5, we single crochet around. 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. That's the third row. Do 5 rows. So third to fifth. Third, fourth row, same. Single crochet all around. So we are working still 12 stitches. There's no increase, no nothing. The other thing is in the pattern, when it says work in the front loops or the back loops, just do that because that gives it the definition and the way the shape should get. The fifth row. The sixth row, we do one single crochet and then increase. Six times. So one, increase, increase, one, increase, increase, increase. Seventh row, we do 8 single crochets, 2 increases, and 8 single crochets. Okay, so the seventh row, we do 8 single crochets, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we do 2 increases. So first increase, 2 single crochets in the next stitch, and in the next stitch again 2 single crochets. Then again 8 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. We get a little shape now. Then from 8 and 9, we single crochet around. So now we have 20 stitches on our work. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 16, 17, 20. We need to do one more round because 8 and 9th row. So 8th row we've done, 9th row. Again, your single crochet all around. Okay. Now, since we're going to change the color in the last stitch of the work, we change the color. So I'm going to use gray for my brown, sorry, for dark brown for the border. So because that's going to be my headgear as well. So match that and using this color. So work right around this using the color that we want for the border. Okay, so in the next row, a single crochet across using the border color. Another thing I want you all to just take a note of, it depends, sometimes the size of your work depends on the wool, sometimes the texture and the thickness of the wool will make the work, change depending on what you're using. So
Fatima, suppose
just
you
be
want a
aware of that.
taller Joseph, then do you increase the needle number?
What's that?
If you want a taller Joseph or something?
Yes, yes, you could do that.
Okay.
Because now, in fact, for this latest one, that is what I've done. Because you can see this one is smaller.
Yes.
This is looking a little bigger. So if you use a little bigger needle, you get a little bigger pattern. Now, and this uh, St. Joseph's face, no,
Yeah.
I've made it with a different wool. So that wool is little thicker. So that is why
So is it
the
that
face.
grandmother's wool? Is it that blanket wool?
No, no, it's not blanket wool. It's just this normal wool, but the texture is little bigger, little thicker than the. See, this is the wool I had used for Mary, which is a little thinner,
Okay.
and this was a little thicker. So
Okay.
the product, it also depends on the wool we use, you know.
Oh.
So sometimes because of that, it becomes the size
So
increases or
suppose you use a 6 mm thread, it will be bigger in fact, right?
yeah, yeah. It will, but the only thing what I would say is sometimes in amigurumi you have to be a little careful because if you use too big a needle, then the gaps between the in the stitches are a little wider. So you know you can see the
The
fiber fill through it, and it doesn't look so neat and nice. So for that reason, it is better to use a slightly smaller needle so
oh,
that the work is closer together, you know.
okay. Okay. Thanks.
Okay. So, Lija, this
Yes.
is uh, this is the sleeve.
Yes. Will you also show the arm part which you attach to it?
Okay, I'll show you that.
So I need that.
So this is the arm. Okay. Now, since I have used for Saint Joseph, I use this yarn. So this yarn
Okay.
is a little thicker than the yarn I had used for the first project I had made, which was Mary and Joseph. That's why they had become a little smaller. So now since I'm using this, even though I use the same 2.5 needle, it became the face became a little bigger because of the wool. Okay. So now the arms. Again for the arms.
Fatima,
Yeah,
sorry, can I ask you one thing?
yeah,
That scarf, not scarf.
yeah,
You took eight chains. It is a
yeah. No,
horizontal.
for the scarf, what we do is we make uh, just plain first 8 chains.
This way. Which way?
Yeah, you make 8 chains and then you work back into the chains. You pick up the first in the like second chain from the hook. You'll work one single crochet and then you work to the end and then you make one chain and you turn and you go back and forth.
Yeah, so how many rows are there?
You can see how many you want to make.
Okay.
I think this is like, let me
You
see.
put only 5. That's why I was only 5.
Six,
More than 5.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17. So this would be about 44 rows of
44
single
rows.
crochet. Yeah,
44 rows. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
What Fatima has written is
Yeah,
from 3 to
I've
45.
written it.
3 to
3
5
to
she wrote.
45. 3
No,
to 45 it is. 45.
Yeah,
3 to
45.
45.
Yes,
yeah,
I-
means
it's
you
3
can
to
make
45.
45.
Oh, I
See,
copied as 5. That's why I'm asking. I must have written.
No,
no,
it's
it is
45.
45.
Okay, then it's okay. Thank you. That's my mistake then.
So, okay, we were making the arm.
Okay, sorry, I have 45.
So the arm again, I've given you all the pattern. We make a magic circle once again. And in the magic circle, as usual, the magic circle, we make 6 single crochets. Sorry about the, I think my writing is not so good, so you must have got confused either.
No, I didn't. I didn't see the 4. It's my mistake. I should have made it bigger, no?
Yeah.
No, Fatima, you're very clear.
All is
The
clear.
pattern.
No,
I will send the pattern to you because I'm just typing it. So maybe you'll be able to follow.
no, I didn't see the 4. My mistake.
No, it doesn't matter.
That's why I was wondering how only can be 5.
And Lorraine, when you're typing it, just in that pattern of for the robe, you know, I had made a mistake. I had put 24 instead of 24. Make it 34. Rows.
In the robe.
Yeah, because a robe has to be a little longer. By mistake, I put 24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just come. 1 minute.
And Fatima, you have not, in that pattern, you have not put that blue color
For Our
ending
Lady.
for the robe.
For Our Lady.
No, for the robe. St. Joseph robe. To
St.
attach
Joseph?
blue color for the border.
That's after.
Bottom.
Yeah, I think, did I not put that?
No, attach blue you have not put.
Oh, okay, okay.
Ending of the robe.
Okay, okay. I'll just check that and I'll include
Yeah,
it.
After
just rectify
stuffing
So
that.
the
sorry,
body,
yeah, yeah.
no, after stuffing the body, it was not written. That we can see.
So we make 6 thing. Then a row 2 to 5, we make 6 again. So we are not increasing; we're just working in those 6 single crochets we make.
What are you doing, Fatima? What's that?
I'm doing the arm.
So the arm has single crochet. There is no slip stitch, right?
No, no.
But I got slip stitch in Mary's, so I got confused.
Maybe there's no slip stitch. Maybe it's also the same.
Is it? I think I wrote it wrong.
Oh, it's just like, you know,
It's
basically it's just like a straight thing, like, you know.
okay, then I can follow it. It's all right now. I can follow that.
Yeah, it's just that it's straight. I guess, Lija,
Slip
it must be
stitch.
my writing that confused you. Sorry.
No, it's written in spellings also, slip stitch. So that's why I got confused. It's okay. It's okay. Now I understand. It's all right. I'll manage that
Yeah,
part.
because you just do it like this, and then like how we put for Mary and Joseph. You saw the arm like this.
Yeah.
You put the
Yeah.
arm inside and you stitch.
Inside, no, not
Yeah.
outside.
Inside.
Okay. Got it. Thanks. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. And then the scarf. Scarf is very simple. You need me to start and show you all?
No need.
No, Fatima.
Oh. So I think now you're, and Lija, you were saying about the eye. You just have to
Yes.
put the beads, like, you know, place it accordingly, whatever you feel like now. St. Joseph. Once you put the hair, you see like more or less where you want it, and you place it accordingly. With your, you can use a pin to
Okay.
just
Fine. Yeah.
and then you
No,
put your with
The the thing is the eye now, the bead, whatever we have to put, needs to be the right size or
Yeah,
whatever.
in fact, even I had a problem, and the first one, it looked a little ugly. So in fact, I cut them off and I put little smaller beads, which made it look a little better than, the first one. But
You could cut the
Nisha,
bead.
you can
Huh.
also just embroider it, that
Do you
could
think?
maybe also look better.
Okay.
If you're good at embroidery, then you can like
Cross stitch.
like Lena and they do and what's it? Goretti, they are so good. They just do such make it look so beautiful.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Thanks then. Thanks. I'll manage. Thank you.
So in case you'll get stuck anywhere, you can let me know, and I will give you the corrections for that. For
Okay.
St. Joseph, if I missed out, I will put that part for the robe, the blue part. Okay.
Okay. And I think we might have a little problem with the beard when we start. We may get little
No,
confused.
no, the beard is so simple, Richa. That's why I showed you.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. But in case you have a problem, let me know. I'll show you.
Okay. Okay. Thanks so much.
Once you
Thank
put your
you.
hand to
Bye.
it, no, Lija,
Going.
Yeah.
you'll find it is much easier than the what you call Mary's,
Mary.
because see, the first 5 chains, you're just
Yeah.
slip stitching. Then
Okay.
you do 1 single crochet,
Okay.
1 half double crochet,
Okay.
1 double crochet, and then
Yeah.
reverse. Another
Okay.
double crochet, a half double crochet, and a single
Single
crochet. So
crochet.
that forms a little,
A V shape.
little V for his
Yeah.
that little thing.
Okay.
Then
Get it. Get it.
5 slip stitches. So
All right.
you get that little.
Okay.
Yeah. So you get that little
True.
shape like this. See.
Interesting. Yes.
So like now, after all this, I'm sure you're going to become real experts and do some fantastic work.
Thanks to you for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never crocheted in my life.
No, it's once you get down to it, it's
Yeah.
it's interesting,
Engrossing. Yeah.
in fact, I find crochet is one of the easiest things to do.
Is it?
Okay, so
Okay.
next week we will do baby Jesus. Okay.
Okay. It's taking a